Just say you be my firefly. Take every...
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Teagan Parsons. I make videos all about health, fitness and lifestyle. I really hope that you choose to stick around and hit the subscribe button. I would honestly appreciate it so much. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking all about my New Year's resolutions slash goals and plans for the new year. So not only am I going to talk about the things I plan on achieving, like particular goals, but I'm also going to try to talk a little bit about what my plans are for the new year, mainly in regards to YouTube. So I know that for most of us 2020 was a pretty terrible year. Honestly, 2020 was one of my worst years in like a lot of aspects of my life, mentally, physically, emotionally, like everything. Like I really stopped working out, I stopped eating healthy, I stopped with YouTube, just so many different things. Lockdown took a huge toll on me, so I have very high hopes for this year. And I'll tell you right now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with setting really high hopes. A lot of people say, you know, don't get your hopes up for this year, we never know what could happen. That's very true. However, if you set your mind to something, you can truly achieve anything. So I believe within myself that no matter what happens this year, my mindset is going to be shifted. It's going to be completely different this year. I'm going to focus on making sure I remain happy and true to myself no matter what happens this year. So I'm in a different situation at the moment. So like, say we did go into lockdown again, I truly believe that this time around I'll be much better prepared. Obviously that wouldn't be ideal, but I believe that whatever, you know, the universe throws at us this year, I'm going to be much more prepared. So yeah, I have very high hopes for this year. Not like setting any expectations for what will happen, but setting expectations for how I am going to feel personally this year, if you sort of understand what I mean. Some of you hopefully will understand what I mean. It's a little bit hard to explain. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to make 2021 my year, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit now about what my goals and plans to achieve that are. So I've separated my goals up into 3 sections. I have YouTube, career and personal life, and considering I'm filming this for a YouTube video, I thought I may as well start out with my YouTube plans for the year. So I'm sure, as some of you guys know, I went through a breakup last year and I stopped uploading on YouTube for about 6 months, I would say. So one of my huge goals for YouTube this year is to upload at least 4 times every single month. I really want to like knuckle down and focus and try to grow as much as I can on YouTube this year. I don't have any like high expectations for how much I'm going to grow, obviously, because, you know, it takes time and effort and it can take years and years and years to build a following, but I really want to become consistent again, so uploading at least 4 times a month. And I believe that this video going up will be my 4th video that's going up in January, so I can tick that off for January and say that I did upload 4 times in January. My next goal for YouTube is to reach 1,000 subscribers. So as you guys may know, in my last like 2020 goals video, I wanted to reach 500 subscribers. I reached that halfway through the year, which is honestly still so unreal to me. Like I didn't want to get my hopes up too high and actually like set my mind to achieving that goal and like get really upset if I didn't achieve that goal. But I did achieve that goal halfway through the year, and that's amazing to me. We're at like 630 subscribers now, so I'm really hoping that by the end of the year I can reach 1,000 subscribers. If I don't reach that, that's okay. This is just something I'm throwing out there, and I'm gonna manifest it this year, because manifestation is a huge thing and can truly help you achieve like anything you want in your life. So I'm manifesting that I'm going to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this year. So the next thing is one of my plans for YouTube for 2021, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. I'm thinking of starting to do weekly vlogs. So in the past I've mainly done daily vlogs. You guys probably know that I put a lot of pressure on myself to save like all of the interesting things in my life to get done on one particular day, so that I can like shoot an interesting video, and it can be really hard to squeeze all those things into one day and get it filmed, because everything literally takes like twice as long when you are having to pull your camera out and film it. So I really want to start doing weekly vlogs so that it takes the pressure off a little bit. I've seen a few YouTubers do this. I know that Sophie Jane Miller, who's one of my favourite YouTubers, has started doing this. I know Connor Kathleen does this. I'm pretty sure Georgia Richards does it. Like a bunch of YouTubers that I look up to, and I absolutely love their content. So I thought that would be something that would be really cool to start doing. It would also mean that I would get videos up a lot more often. Just because, you know, it's a lot easier to film a few minutes of my day every single day rather than committing an entire day to filming 1 week. So yeah, that's one of my plans. Hopefully to do weekly vlogs. If you guys like the thought of that, make sure you comment letting me know. If you don't as well, comment letting me know. I want to get you guys' opinions. But yeah, that is all for the YouTube section of my goals. The next section is career. So the very first thing is to get my certificates finished. So I'm currently studying my certificate 3 and 4 in fitness to become a personal trainer. I'm completely finished my certificate 3, so I am a qualified group fitness instructor. So if I wanted to, I could go into that. And I'm almost finished my certificate 4. I have like a few assignments left to finish off and submit and get ticked off, and then I'll be completely finished off my certificates, which is unreal. I'm so excited to be finished. I got very stressed out a lot through that entire course thing. I know that I fell behind a little bit for a while there when I was going through the breakup. It sort of wasn't my main focus for a while there when it should have been. But I finally caught back up, and I've only got a few things left to finish off, and I'm so excited and happy to get that handed in. The next goal sort of follows on from that, and that is to get into the personal training industry. So I'm currently working as a manager in hospitality. I'm very grateful for that. I work with loads of beautiful people, but obviously that's not my dream career. It's not making me the happiest I ever could be. It's not like something that I wake up and I go, oh my god, yes, I get to go and be a hospitality manager today. So at some point this year, I'm really wanting to sort of move out of that field and move into personal training, because that's truly something that will set my soul on fire. That's something that I'll wake up every single day and be so excited to go to work and do. So that's a huge thing for me. That's something that will truly improve my happiness so much. I know that the personal training industry can be hard to get into, so I'm probably not going to make it my full-time job straight off the bat, just because I do have bills and stuff to pay, and I know that you need to work up, build a client base. I don't even know if that's the proper terminology. A clientele, and I know that you need to work up to be able to do that as a full-time job. But a huge thing that I'm going to manifest this year is by the end of the year, I want to make it my full-time job. So once again, if you believe in yourself, you can truly do anything that you set your mind to. So I am manifesting that this year I am going to get into the personal training industry, and I'm going to start to work with loads of beautiful clients and help them start to change their lives, and hopefully make it my full-time job. Alright, that is all for career, and then the final section of my goals is personal life. So number 1 is to focus on my health again. So towards the end of last year, I really sort of, I don't want to say fell out of love with fitness, but in a way I guess I did, or I forgot how much I do love it. I sort of wasn't putting it first. I wasn't making time to go to the gym and work out, but this year I have started doing that again, and I've fallen in love with it all over again. I honestly forgot how good it made me feel, so that is a huge thing for me throughout the entire year. I want to really be consistent with that, try my very best to work out at least 4 times a week. I usually try to aim for 5 sessions a week, but hopefully at least 4 sessions a week every single week. I know that sometimes that's not going to be practical. Sometimes life gets in the way and I'm only gonna maybe be able to do 1 or 2 sessions, but for the most part I'm really hoping that I can get in at least 4 sessions every single week. And then another thing is to try to go for a little walk at least 4 or 5 times a week. In my goals last year I had hit 10,000 steps like 5 times a week, I think, so I want to sort of follow on from that and try to get 10,000 steps most days, mainly on weekdays. On weekends I sort of give myself a break, and like that's not always practical for me because I'm doing other stuff, but on weekdays I want to try my best to get 10,000 steps and go on a walk and move my body, yeah, like 4 or 5 times a week. My next goal that I wrote down at the very start of the year was to buy my dream car, one of the newer models of the Mazda 3, and I have already ticked that one off. There is a daily vlog that will probably be the one after this coming very soon. So you guys will see my new car. I picked up my new car, I think it was like 2 weeks into the new year. I manifested it at the start of the new year, and 2 weeks into the new year it happened. I bought my dream car and I'm so incredibly happy, so make sure you keep an eye out for that vlog that will be coming your way very soon to see me pick up my dream car. Next one is in relation to my diet. So a big thing for me this year is not focusing on eating healthy, but focusing on eating less takeaway. So towards the end of last year I started eating a ridiculous amount of takeaway, whether that was from like work because I get free food there, or like I would just couldn't be bothered like cooking at home, so I would go out and buy takeaway rather than cooking at home. So a huge thing for me this year is going to be try to eat less takeaway, try to eat more home cooked meals, and by doing that it's automatically going to mean I'm starting to eat healthier. So I'm not necessarily going to focus on cooking really healthy home cooked meals, just more home cooked meals, because even like if I eat a home cooked meal that's not the healthiest thing in the world, it's still going to be healthier than going out and buying Macca's, for example. So just naturally by eating more home cooked meals I'm going to be starting to eat a little bit healthier, but that's not my main goal. My main goal isn't to eat more healthy meals, it's literally just to eat at home more, which in relation, yeah, will mean I'm starting to eat more healthy and feel healthier and better, I guess. Use my phone less. So I admit I use my phone way too much. I know that there's so many people out there that are on the same boat as me. They use their phone way too much. It just gets so addicting, just sitting there scrolling through your phone. Not only is it a time waster, but it can also be really bad on your mental health. So like sitting there and like, you know, getting sucked into some social media influencers pages, stuff like that, that aren't necessarily the best for you, can take a toll on your mental health. So I'm really gonna try to do a little bit of a digital detox every single day. So usually when I go on my walks I would take my phone, listen to a podcast and still not go on my phone, but sometimes when I go on my walk I've just been leaving my phone at home like altogether, like not even taking it to listen to a podcast, just so that I'm like completely away from my phone and I really get that headspace that I need. Honestly, if you go on your phone and look at your screen time, you are going to be shocked. There's so many people out there that think they don't have enough time in the day to meal prep and go to the gym and all that, but if you literally just took half an hour less time on your phone every single day, you would have time to do all those things. And I know I'm guilty for it. I'm admitting that, so I'm really going to try to change that this year. Something that's really going to help me with that is my Apple Watch. I use this for a lot of things, like I can reply to texts on here if it's like anything important, like my mum or anything like that. I can text her on here rather than picking up my phone, texting her and then getting sucked into Instagram, Facebook and that kind of thing, because there's no Instagram, Facebook apps for this. Well, maybe there is, but I don't have them. So I can literally just, you know, text my mum and then I don't get sucked into spending 100 hours sitting there on this and not being productive. Next one is to focus more on self-care. This is something I've never really put first. I've always lacked a little bit in self-care. One of the things I used to be really good at was meditation, and last year, like at the start of the year when I was really feeling like at my best, like at the very start of the year before COVID and everything, I was really feeling at my best, was when I was like meditating almost every single morning, because it's honestly so good for your mental health. It's just good to clear your head. So that's a self-care practice that I really like doing and feels really good for me, so I'm going to start focusing more on that. I'm going to start focusing more on taking nice chilled nights out, spending the night at home, having a bath, putting a candle on, reading, that kind of thing. I think a lot of people think that you're most successful if you like grind, hustle, no rest. But at the end of the day, if you were like grinding non-stop, you're gonna get burned out so quickly. If you're like hustling a few days a week and then spending some other few days a week to just relax, it's gonna be so much more maintainable, and in the long run you're gonna get so much more done and be a much more successful, happy person. The last and the biggest thing is just to find myself again and become happy again. Throughout 2020, I stopped doing all of the things that make me truly the happiest I could possibly be, like YouTube, fitness, eating healthy, all those kind of things. that literally make me who I am, make me the happiest version of myself. I stopped doing all those things and I really lost myself. So I really want to just overall just find myself again, focus on myself, become the happiest version of myself that I can possibly be, because I miss feeling truly happy. I'm slowly getting back up to that level. I'm definitely at the moment a lot more happy than I was towards the end of last year. I've already improved so much. I've started doing YouTube again. I've gotten back into the gym. I've started eating a little bit healthier. I've already started to do those things, but I really want to make sure I'm consistent with those things and keep those things going the entire year so that I can honestly just become overall happy again. And I don't mean to be happy all the time. No one is happy all the time. You can still get sad and have bad mental health days, so I'll obviously still have them. Everyone still has them, but I just want to overall become mainly really happy again, because I miss feeling happy. And I honestly just think that all these goals that I've listed to you guys are gonna help me feel happy again. So I can't wait to see what 2021 has in store for me. I really hope that you all have a really good 2021 as well, and you all find happiness and reach all your goals and achieve everything that you want to this year. Just remember that you can do anything that you set your mind to. So that is all of my goals for this year, so I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed hearing what my goals are for the year. Maybe it gave you some ideas on what you want your goals to be for the new year. Comment down below letting me know what your plans and goals are for 2021, because I love hearing that stuff. I find it so interesting. So yeah, please comment letting me know. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell. Also hit the thumbs up button because it really helps support my channel, and I will see you guys next time.